God damn, he was an hour early for class?
Jesus.
$5 says it's Misha and Shizune.
$5 says I'm going to want to kill myself. Yeah.
Have fun!
I know that years later, the great waifu war rages on about this game. The people who actually like these people, serious question, why? Like, send me an email or something.
I kind of get along with Shizune, but she's more tolerable when you can talk to her without going through Misha.
Well, I don't like Misha either, so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Shizune is more tolerable when you don't have to talk through Misha to talk to her.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I told you when we met her, didn't I? I told you. Pink-haired anime girls are almost never tolerable.
Especially with drills. Probably because Lily's not in the school.
Oh, that would be super tacky if they were happy that she was gone since her aunt died.
They're not gonna say it.
Sure, but under the stipulation that you keep your mouth shut the entire time. Why are you encouraging them?
Because he's lonely?
Be lonely with someone else.
Yeah, go find Rin or Emmy.
Hell, go find that track chickadee you were talking to.
Go find Kenji.
How about not Kenji?
So, Kenji's worse than Misha?
No. He's at least entertaining and I don't have to voice him.
Fair enough. Maybe. No,
We can switch characters if you'd like.
No, that's okay. I can't get my voice that high.
That's because they're all very aware that there's people like you that exist.
Yeah. Or, like, someone who has, like...
A false leg could be toppled over very easily.
Or osteoporosis, where you bump into them wrong and they snap their arm.
Or brittle bone syndrome, or any massive amount of things that could have them be here.
Yeah. And also, you don't want people in scooters running over other people and that sort of stuff, too.
See, that's why I couldn't go to any of these schools, because if I had a scooter, I would be that person. Fuck out of the way!
I remember Nash saying he got hit twice by Anne McCaffrey, the author, when she was driving her scooter. He was at a convention, and she was there, and he was interviewing her. And she never took it out of first gear, so it was just a little nudge, but she did run into him a couple times with her scooter.
Damn. That's when you, like, paint around your leg where she hit and be like, that's Anne McCaffrey hit me.
Yeah. That's where I got hit by this famous author by her scooter. Yeah, and also, like, the reason for it is very obvious, so people don't go, well, that's a stupid rule, and ignore it.
Bitch, you got 2 legs and a pulse. There's nothing even wrong with you. Except maybe the lack of brain cells in your head.
At least she doesn't spray food everywhere when she talks while eating. Unless it's in her hand when she starts signing. Then it could get messy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, huh?
Does the rule on class representative mean nosy as fuck?
Especially when the other person's waving their arms all over the place, like...
Yeah.
Ooh, movement, look at that!
Well, I imagine, like, looking back and forth between them isn't faux pas.
Yeah.
Because it's just natural human instinct to look towards who's talking to you.
And if someone's moving around, you tend to look at that, too.
Yeah. I personally have not spoken to a deaf person who had a translator.
Yeah.
I have spoken to a deaf person before, but not one that had a translator. But I imagine they don't feel that badly about you looking back and forth when you're trying to figure out what they're saying.
Yeah. So that's why she's nosy as fuck.
Okay. But it's not your job to know why I was going to town.
Yeah.
You really should have found the girl from the track.
Yeah. Emmy, or the one with one hand.
The one with one hand. She was fun.
Yeah. Or Emmy or Rin.
They're on the roof. He could have gone there. But I think he still feels a little like, what the fuck about Rin?
Yeah.
Which is fair, but I think she's hilarious.
Hanako probably was prickly with everyone else, so they're just like, well, she doesn't want us bothering her, so we're just going to leave her alone because that seems to make her happy.
Yeah.
Or at least less stressed out.
And also, to be fair, like it's really hard to deal with people with her level of anxiety. It's really hard.
Yeah, you're always walking on eggshells.
And a lot of people don't have the patience, don't have the spoons, they don't know how to do it, and they'll end up wrong, you know.
They don't want to make things worse.
They're shy themselves, and it just kind of equals two people looking awkwardly over each other's shoulders, so it takes a certain kind of person to manage that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
Which is why they so often don't have a touchstone like Lily.
Yeah. Wow, people are respecting her privacy. Who would have thunk it?
Amazing. That doesn't mean it's okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just because it happens every year doesn't mean it's okay.
It's okay, Hicha. We sacrifice a member of the student body every year.
It's okay. Hurricanes blast through the southeast every year. It's not a problem. Yeah. Tornadoes blow over, do a lot of damage every year in Tornado Alley. It's not a problem.
Well, okay, but fuck Kansas.
Yeah, but they don't have to deal with them alone.
Exactly. And, you know, there's problems, and then there's actual therapy necessity.
Yeah. Oh, dear God, the thought of Kenji's father. Is he crazier than Kenji, or is he just like, dear God, my son's an idiot? But I don't... He won't
or is he just one of those really indulgent people?
Yeah.
Like, it's a phase, it's alright, I'll build him a nice shelter.
Yeah. Or is he a Homer Simpson? Going out to build the war machine against the women. Have fun, son!
Yeah. Could be that too. Well, he's doing this, might as well give him some good life lessons. Fuck it. Of course, Kenji might have been like this for so long that at this point he's like, I don't even care anymore.
Don't forget a can opener.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't have one, but it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah. It's the end of the world if you need the fallout shelter, though.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, if they're the only people that survived, obviously survival of the fittest. They just happen to be the fittest at this point.
Yep.
The question is, how long will they survive?
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Like, you're going to be able to know how she feels when you see her titties? What?
No, he just wants to see her titties.
Real question, what does that even mean? You're supposed to look at her fucking face. Now, how the fuck am I supposed to pronounce that?
It's just foreign.
Yeah, but what does it say?
Probably, hello, this is the Sato residence. The Sato residence.
And you'll just blur my voice?
Or you could just... No. Speak it in a really bad Scottish accent.
I am not.
Come on.
No. I am not.
Or just speak like general... Something that sounds Scottish that's just gibberish. Except throw Sato in there.
That's rude. That's rude as fuck.
But it would be funny.
Someone who actually knows Gaelic who's going to be like, I'll protest! What did you say about my mother? I didn't say anything, I'm sorry. Is it possible for you to blur my voice post-X?
I could just run it backwards.
Except for Sato?
Yeah.
That would work.
Yeah. Not going to try for a Scottish accent?
No.
I am really curious what Japanese with a Scottish accent sounds like.
I would really like to know that, but I'm not going to attempt it myself. Considering how guttural a Scottish accent is, I imagine with a smooth language like Japanese, that is a little difficult to pick out words.
I wonder how much this is costing him on his cell phone. She makes...
Sounds like me in the morning.
She makes a sound somewhere between... Sorry. I can get this line without laughing.
Well, I do kind of sound like a zombie in the morning.
Don't you mean the afternoon?
Fuck you, no. Yes, I mean the afternoon. Shut up.
Not without a dinner and a movie first.
That'd have to be one hell of a movie. See, the game answered all our questions.
She is jet-lagged as fuck. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
This is costing me about $5 a second.
Yeah.